Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Sekiro. This is episode number 2, being recorded on Thursday, May the 23rd. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, whenever it is you find yourself watching this. I'm still not used to that. I'm also still very unsure of the dialogue boxes which pop up whenever you receive an item. I mentioned in the previous episode that I do think it's a very good thing that, I don't know if good thing, it's interesting that FromSoft is sort of forcing people to read item descriptions. But I don't know, there's something, and maybe, again, as in the previous episode, I identified an issue with, it's not actually an issue, the manner with which things blur when you move the camera in front of it is such that my very particular techniques that I use for filming Dark Souls 3 Let's Talk Lore don't exactly transfer over to this game. And a similar consideration is when it comes to a scene like that, what you just saw, where we defeated this enemy, and as a result of defeating this enemy, General so-and-so, we picked up 2 items, but I was dead set on doing my greeting after killing the boss, and the reason I did a cold open is that I thought it would take a lot more than the one try that it actually took. So yeah, I was stuck with the decision of whether or not to just stand there and read the item descriptions, even though I hadn't done the greeting yet, but yeah, now that that's all out of the way, it was the prayer bead and the gourd seed. A loose prayer bead. Offering 4 of them at a sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. Currently, the wolf has 1 bead in his possession. It's very interesting because if you look at the image, it really is just a single bead or like a marble or something. That's not exactly reminiscent of the Holy Rosary under Catholicism, which, yeah, you're supposed to essentially say a prayer for every bead. And as a kid, I tried my darndest, but I only ever got a few prayers in before I got bored and just moved on to something else. I'm terrible, I know. Gourd seed. Seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. The twisted gourd of medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago, but it was the extraordinary healer Dojin and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing nature of this seed. Very interesting stuff thus far, I must say. We did also equip the shuriken, but I have not used that yet. So yeah, that was a really interesting boss fight. I'm also noticing now in the bottom left that I guess our lives in reserve, our shadow status or whatever it is, however you would describe it, there's 2 little logos there, or emblems of some sort. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, but just going to be pointing out things as I notice them. I do sincerely hope that you're all doing well. I mentioned in the previous episode that I was undergoing surgery, and I should note that the previous episode was recorded almost 2 months ago. It was at the end of March. It is now, as I mentioned at the outset of this episode, May 23rd. Very late in the evening on May 23rd. It has been a couple of months. I had surgery. It went well. I'm healed and healing at the same time. But yeah, we're back, and I don't know how quickly I'll be able to complete this series, but this is something that I will try to work on whenever I have a spare couple hours, which I have tonight. So let's get started. Or let's continue, I should say. So again, another fistful of ash. We did read the description for that item in the previous episode, and once more, it's really hard, I know, for viewers to, like, some of the things that I will choose to nitpick about in this game will seem very, very strange. We have to understand that it's coming from the very specific perspective of being a person who, when he uploaded his Bloodborne blind playthrough 4 years ago now, yeah, just a little bit more than 4 years ago now, I basically gave up the privilege of being able to play a new FromSoft game from scratch and not have to worry about video production or any such thing, or not having to worry about being in a state of mind where you can actually record a coherent live commentary track. I'm not even sure that I'm managing that at this very moment, but it does appear as though, hopefully, I have resolved many of the technical issues which plagued the recording of the previous episode, which I had originally intended to, much like I did with the Dark Souls Remastered playthrough, record all the episodes. Actually, I don't know if I want to be here yet, because there was another spot elsewhere in the area. Yeah, we're going to come back to this. I'm not even going to eavesdrop now. Just hope that we don't get caught on the... Oh, crud, there's a guy up there, too. Okay, maybe we should just deal with it. Yeah, so the long story short of it is that they did a quote-unquote internet upgrade in my building, which, as it turns out, was actually a downgrade in several respects. And one of the reasons why it's a downgrade for me in particular is that I used to be able to stream no problem, but now I can't do that without dropping frames. I will be moving in August, so will hopefully have a more stable internet connection with which to stream at that point, but until then, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to record things offline because I can't really stream at a stable frame rate at anything better than like 720/20 or something like that, so, or 720/30 I should say. But yeah, so that's a shame, but we are going to be recording the rest of this playthrough offline so that we don't have to worry about bitrate issues or anything like that. And for anyone who was wondering, yeah, that was the issue in the previous episode, was I had to lower the bitrate to such a degree for the stream that the resulting recording was just dreadful when there was any motion on the screen, because Twitch, streaming to Twitch is by default via variable bitrate, which means, yeah, essentially what you saw in the previous episode, which was dreadful video quality, and it was such a shame editing that, just knowing how beautiful this game truly looks in motion. So that will hopefully shine through in the rest of this playthrough, which I think is going to be my first blind playthrough in 1080p. So yeah, there's that. All right, so let's finally get into it. I apologize for all the rambling, but I've had a lot of stuff going on and wanted to get us all caught up here.
This battle, do you think it can be won? I fear we may not prevail.
What? We'll be just fine. Look, Ishin may be sick, but he's still going strong. Genichiro is a terror with the bow. And of course, we have Gyobu the demon.
Ah, Gyobu, of course. Good point. As long as he is with us, no man could ever breach the Ashina Castle gate.
It's very intriguing, this whole eavesdrop mechanic. And the whole thing with Wolf essentially being this silent, assassin-esque character. I'm probably not going to want to go... but yeah, in the other Souls games, it's rare that we get to hear the perspective of, you know, just common foot soldiers, and that appears to be what we've just been treated to. I haven't a clue where we should be going from here. Did someone just see us? Oh, shite. Yes, they did. It's this friend over here, but as... Oh! Whoops. As with the friends in the previous area, their ability to recognize things at a distance is impaired at best. They are in dire need of some sort of corrective vision device. And speaking of which, someone did mention when I live streamed the recording of the first episode of this series, again, almost 2 months ago, but someone did mention that there was a binocular type item somewhere here. And I do sincerely hope that we find that soon, because this game is, there's so much so many beautiful things that I want to look at, but we haven't been able to do so as of yet just because of the... What the heck was that? Oh, I guess the shurikens would be good to use against the poochies. Give me all the coins. This is unfortunately a new save file. It's not even the same save file that we used to record the previous episode, and that's because... Oh, I'm amazed you didn't hear that. Yeah, my PS4's hard drive got corrupted at one point when I accidentally turned off a power bar to which my PS4 is connected. So unfortunately that meant for games that I had purchased recently, relatively recently, that I lost some save progress. But for most of the important games, so like for example for Dark Souls 3, because of Let's Talk Lore, I have a huge number of save files on the go on separate USB devices and on the cloud. So for the really important games like Dark Souls 3, it's not really an issue, but at that point in time I hadn't even really thought much about Sekiro. So that's why unfortunately I didn't back up the save from that one night of play. So generally with my blind playthroughs, and you'll have to forgive me if you've been watching people play Sekiro up to this point and seeing people who know what they're doing, because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. And so you're going to be watching me bumble around and ramble on about nonsense as I'm doing it. But and I'm trying to remember what I have yet to explore over here. And I think it's at the other... Let's commune with the sculptor's idol. Oh, physical enhancement. The enhance physical attributes option has been unlocked in the sculptor's idol menu. Here you can spend 4 prayer beads to create a prayer necklace, which will permanently increase your maximum vitality and posture. Okay, interesting. So we need another 3 prayer beads. Memory. I'm very intrigued that memory is a stat, and it's something that's counted like that. I'd be very curious to hear what the Japanese word that's used there, or whether there's some additional context that I'm not getting by memory O of 1. Like, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually, but... This game really is beautiful. And I'm so glad, again, to be bringing it to you in at least near the highest fidelity. I, of course, can't record in 4K or anything like that, but I think, yeah, this looks pretty tremendous. So that's where we started. The Firelink Shrine-esque area, the Dilapidated Temple, is back there. Oh, and that's where we need to go. Okay. Because, again, this isn't the same save file that we used in the previous episode, so it's possible that we're about to engage in some duplication of effort, but... I came over here while I was attempting to get us caught up back to where we were at the end of the previous episode. And people really are blind. And I came down here, and I'm never going to remember this sucking coins thing. It's so weird. I came down here and realized this could be a place I'm going to want to explore on camera. So once again, when Okay, I guess maybe there's nothing over here. But once again, this is the kind of thing that I sacrificed the ability to have a normal playthrough when I uploaded my Bloodborne playthrough and people enjoyed watching it, which is not something I ever expected to happen in a million years. So it really does blow my mind now, more than 4 years later, the ways in which this channel has grown, and you know, the patience of all the people who despite the snail's pace at which I release videos, that people continue to watch them is really a tremendous pleasure. And you're all... I appreciate you all very much. Come on, friend, over here! Don't you like it? Fight right by the wall? It's a nice stone wall. There you go. Oh. You got a bit overzealous there, friend. So again, and I've probably said this like 15 times in the episode up to this point, and we've only been recording for about 20 minutes. It has been almost 2 months since we recorded the previous episode, but I have had this game essentially on my mind since then, but especially just that last attempt at the sort of mini boss we had before we ended the previous episode. I was so tantalizing with the counter system and like, it's just such... The combat, you know, feels really good. And it's a type of combat system that, yeah, long after you're playing, you're sort of, at least for me, in my mind, just thinking about, you know, the feeling of... Like, the stealth takedowns are great, too, but the feeling of getting a perfectly timed... Perfectly timed parry leading to a death blow, or parry or whatever it's called in this game. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, FromSoft... Very impressive stuff, just... continually taking this same, because this really is, and I know people said this when I recorded the previous episode, and I'm sure people have been saying it since. It's not a Souls game. Sure, but it kind of is at the same time. I suppose eventually I'm gonna have to explain what I mean by that with another episode of Aegon Rants or something, because I did promise that way back when I did, I think, the first episode of that series. Oh, this guy's got like a money bag? Ooh. Ceramic shard. Okay, so... I guess it's not, it's only, and that's very interesting, it's only in-universe items, so items that are like on the floor that you actually pick up from an item shiny that, although I guess that's not true because when we killed the boss, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the rules yet, but we'll get there eventually. But yeah, so I don't know how long this playthrough is going to take. Certainly it's not going to take 4 years like Dark Souls 3, Let's Talk Lore, but you probably shouldn't expect it to be completed right away, because oh, that was dreadful. Because yeah, I just don't have the time to play the game, let alone record for it. And again, as I mentioned earlier, like there are circumstances where maybe I feel like playing a game and I have some time, but I'm just so mentally wiped from whatever was going on that day, or mostly writing, because writing just takes it out of you, especially when you're writing as much as I've been writing. In the home stretch, trying to complete my dissertation so that I cannot stretch, so that I don't stretch my PhD to any longer than 6 years, which is the average for completing a PhD in Canada in the social sciences and humanities. But still, 7 years in total in grad school, and it's too long. I have to get out of here. And so, yeah, whereas in the past when a game like Dark Souls 3 came out, and, you know, I was still sort of in the middle of my PhD at that point, and not nearly as motivated in terms of writing or on a roll with momentum build up as I am now. So, you know, I was much more willing back then to maybe just, maybe I can slack a little bit on writing this week so that I can record a few extra episodes of the Dark Souls 3 blind playthrough, or whatever the blind playthrough I was doing, because pretty much all of them, I sort of neglected my work at least a little bit in putting together those series as fast as I did. But that has sort of created an interesting dilemma in terms of how do I release these episodes. And again, I believe this is something I mentioned in the previous episode that I wasn't sure about, or how I was going to handle it. And I've still not exactly figured it out, but I do think at the very least that since I've already... Oh, that was a nice shot there, friend. Since I've already gone this long without having any videos up, and, you know, no one has expressed great dismay to me at the absence of these videos. Oh, come on. So at this point, I am leaning towards just waiting until they're all done, and then just releasing them all at once. I'm not sure, but that could take me a very long time, and I don't want people to just think that I've, you know, disappeared. Whoa, who are you, friends? You guys looking fancy. Looks like we've alerted pretty much like the entire army, whatever army this is. Oh, are you on fire, or is that me doing that somehow? Oh, keep missing death blows. Okay, this isn't good because we are in rough shape. We should have actually went back to the Dilapidated Temple. It's got a lot of coins and stuff to spend in this. Although, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, I'm sure it's fine over there. It's like all 5 of those guys went over to check on her. I'm sure one of them will be able to take out that guy. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just stand here. Okay. I don't remember what the heck I was talking about a minute ago. I know I've already left like 4 or 5 topics on cliffhangers, or just haven't explained what the heck I was talking about. So I apologize for that. Oh, we were very lucky there. Yeah, I'm thinking that we would probably be wise to get the heck out of here. But we actually seem to be doing okay. Yeah, I still don't fully understand the... what's it called? Unseen aid. Like, it's the percentage of gold and experience you lose, but I can't remember. Oh. Oh, crud. Okay. It's interesting, yeah. So the item drops from enemies aren't shinies anymore. They're... Oh my... Oh no! Oh no! You do not look... No. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts! Not as much as I was expecting it to, but yeah, that hurt. Okay. How do I use the... Shuriken? Why isn't it working? Oh, R! R2. Sorry, friend. Oh my gosh. Ouch! We deserve to die there. Oh, but we got... Forgot about that. Beautiful. Oh, crud! I'm going to waste all my pellets. I know I should probably be trying to deflect and counter, but oh man. This game is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah, I don't know if we deserved... If we were worthy of surviving that. But I think, yeah, let's go back to the... I'm not going to push my luck any further after that. Let's go back to the Dilapidated Temple. So another very highly specific thing that I look at every thing that I look for in every new Souls game is what are the transitions like from the warp from one bonfire to another bonfire, or in this case, using a homeward idol to return to the previous sculptor's idol. And I want to say that the... Sorry, I'm still getting used to the names. I want to say that the homeward idol animation is the coolest animation of any of the homeward bone animations. So whether it's the homeward bone / dark sign from Dark Souls, the Nexial binding from Demon Souls, any of those homeward items. I love the Aged Feather in Dark Souls 2. I think that's really cool, and it sort of flows nicely into the warping in animation. But whereas this game has the warping out animation with the homeward idol is so just amazing looking, cool looking. But then the warp in animation, you're just sort of standing there. Whereas in the other Souls games, at least you can see the character sort of getting up. And again, very highly specific things that I look for simply because I play these games and make videos simultaneously as opposed to just playing the game. And I know I've been harping on that a lot, but I do think it's something that in my previous blind playthroughs I didn't really dwell on all that much, or maybe I did, I don't remember. So we have some dialogue to get. Hi, friend. Oh, and she can also upgrade our Estes thingy. So, yeah, again, another thing in terms of thinking of video production, I can't, you know, make my character look at the camera in order to express surprise at something an NPC has said without interrupting them by talking over them, which I try not to do. So, again, that's something that has sort of been lost in this transition to Sekiro. So, you'll have to accept my sincerest apologies because there's nothing I can do about that, except for maybe make the dialogue more interesting via the camera angles provided. So,
Notice anything different?
Yes,
Like what?
I died. The Divine Heir's voice reached out to me, and suddenly I was alive again.
So you died, and now you're alive again. So that means it has to do with resurrection.
Resurrection?
Lord Kuro. It's said to be a power of the Divine Heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death, repeatedly.
Impossible.
Yes, it is rather strange, and yet, it is happening here and now. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost.
so again, that would have been one of those moments where I would have gone, what? What is this about this cost? But yeah.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Bring it here. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now the volume of medicinal waters in your gourd will increase.
Okay, thank you.
Such a strange medicine.
Is it strange? I don't take any offense to that. If it's effective, then that's cause for celebration, whether it's strange or not. That's what my mentor Dogen taught me.
I see.
Please bring me any other gourd seeds you find. I should be able to further increase the volume of the medicinal water.
All right. Don't mind if I do.
I still don't understand the particulars, but it appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world. Come and see me if you notice anything alarming.
I will.
Well, that bodes well. All right. That's intriguing. Hi, friend. What's going on?
What is it?
Seems to me your battle sense has returned. You're more like a shinobi than before, if only a little. Take this.
Shinobi Esoteric Text, a book of secrets that details a variety of techniques employed by shinobi, grants the ability to learn shinobi-style skills. Within this text are innermost secrets of the shinobi arts, such as attacks performed in the air and hiding one's body to avoid detection. Such moves could never be practiced by samurai. I wonder why. An honor thing, maybe?
What is it?
Shinobi techniques. Recorded within are fighting techniques that cannot be performed by samurai. Whether you make use of them or not is up to you. Shinobi aren't the only ones with their own fighting techniques.
Owning an esoteric text of a combat style will allow its skills to be acquired in the sculptor's idle skill menu. Each enemy defeated provides skill experience. Skill points are acquired once enough experience is gained, which can be spent to unlock skills. Some skills can be learned by obtaining items or defeating enemies. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to take some getting used to. So I was thinking about this as I was getting this save file caught up to where we were in the previous episode. He's a firekeeper. Look at him, he's keeping the fire. He's doing a great job of it, too.
You need something?
Just want to chat. Ask how you doing.
No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You will understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something?
So we've already exhausted all these dialogue options, but I do find it interesting, and I'm pretty sure we heard that in the previous episode as well. As when I was editing the previous episode, I was thinking about that line of dialogue, and like it almost strikes me as a Gehrman type thing, because he's like, when you'll know what I mean when you're sculpting your own one day. So will we eventually become him in the end? Is there a cycle? Again, I know that I'm very late to the party with this game, and I apologize for that, but yeah. It might seem like a silly question because I'm lacking context of basically the entire game, but yeah, something I thought was interesting.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
Aw, well, likewise, friend. Okay, so we inspected that already. I did want to go see our undying friend, because off camera, as I suggested I would do in the previous episode, I did the training mission things, and then he asked me to come at him with intent to kill. So I backed out so that I could get it on camera. Hi, friend.
About our training. I think it's about time we tried something closer to a real fight. Don't you? Come at me with the intent to kill. No better way to prepare for the real thing. What's wrong?
Why do you go to such lengths?
Half to pass the time, and the other half, well, I want to loosen that furrowed brow of yours. All right. Enough talk. Let's begin.
Free combat is now available, okay?
Now, let's begin.
Yes.
I want to not spam the block button as much as I do, because I know I'm spamming the block button.
Something wrong? Again.
Because I feel like I'm not earning these counters when I'm just spamming the block button and one of them happens to land. So in that sense, it's like easier than parrying in Souls game, or the Souls games.
Excellent. I expected no less of you.
But I'm sure that there will be many additional wrinkles thrown into this eventually. New training option available. Okay, so it just keeps going from there. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. All right, so maybe I will just again come back to this. I thought maybe this was going to turn into something story-wise, and I'm sure it still might. But yeah, we'll return to this later because this is a whole thing now.
Have you noticed? This temple attracts those with nowhere else to go. I certainly fit that description. And I suppose that's why interesting things make their way into the offering box from time to time.
Okay, we heard that in the previous episode as well.
Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
Okay, friend. Thank you. Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means an item has found its way inside. Items can be obtained by inspecting the box and offering money. In other words, make sure you're up to date on your security deposit box payment or your PO box. It's currently empty. Okay. The Acquire Skills menu has been unlocked in the Sculptor's Idol menu. New skills can be learned by spending skill points in this menu. Acquiring skills. New skills can be acquired by spending skill points in the skill menu. New combat styles can be learned through obtaining esoteric texts for each style. There are 3 types of skills: combat arts, shinobi martial arts, and latent skills. Combat arts must be equipped to be used, but shinobi martial arts and latent skills are always in effect upon being acquired. So in other words, they're passive. Yeah, this is not at all Souls-like. In spite of what I said earlier, so cocksure about my perspective on whether this was a Souls game or not. Obviously, that's a very open question because I've only just started the game, but what I said in the previous episode certainly remains true, and that is that this game has Souls DNA. So I will stand by that, but weasel my way out of my very strong suggestion that this is indeed a Souls game in the previous episode. Stop hugging the wall. It's obviously, again, I'm still very much getting used to the controls and everything here. So, I obviously don't want to speak too soon because this recording session is still ongoing and any number of things can still go wrong, but I think that finally, after pretty much since the Demon Souls playthrough, when I mentioned that because my time at that point was becoming increasingly more limited, that if I wanted to continually produce... Oh no! That was like a snuggly type situation up there. Oh, except this is... Yep. Kind of a bad spot. But that if I wanted to continue to produce content regularly, then something needed to give in terms of everything that goes into producing an episode. And while Let's Talk Lore will always take a long time no matter what, for blind playthrough type content like the present playthrough, there had to be a way for me to produce the episodes efficiently while still feeling as though it's high quality content. I didn't want to just start uploading unedited crap, pardon my language. So these episodes will still be heavily edited, but little things like no longer needing, hopefully, to... Oh, friend just hurt himself or something. So little things like no longer needing to lower the game volume to have it duck under my commentary, I may have successfully solved using OBS and my new capture card and all of the sort of bits and pieces that I've been adding to the channel over the last 1.5 or 2 years. And it's all sort of finally coming together to the point where I'm hoping I can have, you know, a 1 or 2 hour recording session every week and get this series out there in a decent amount of time, as opposed to if I'm heavily editing each episode, it's going to take a lot longer. So yeah, having these systems in place with my production setup will really, I'm hoping anyway, allow us to continue, will allow me to hopefully continue producing content without sacrificing the quality, in spite of how busy I've been in the last little while. Light coin purse. A purse filled with a small amount of sen can be used to acquire the sen inside. What does that mean? has a somewhat satisfying weight to it. The sen in this purse is not lost upon death. So it's filled with a small amount of sen, but it can also be used to acquire the sen inside? Is there an alternative meaning to that second line that I'm missing? Or does that not make any sense? Alright, whatever. So that wasn't a snuggly situation, unfortunately. And we have a lot of enemies that we have respawned in a silly manner. Did I not... Oh, of course, you can't level up in the pause menu. It's like... Eileen, kind of. What do I want to... Oh my gosh, so many of them. So we're probably better off stealthing it if we possibly can here. Somehow I don't think we're going to be able to do that. That would require me not giving this guy here a death blow. And it's much too tempting. It worked! Yes, I can't believe it worked. Again, this... I feel like the real heroes of Sekiro are the optometrists of our world. That this game is really about is really an advertisement for optometrists the world over. Eye doctors. Mibu Balloon of Wealth. A Mibu balloon filled with fountainhead water, imbued with the blessing of wealth. If one pops the golden Mibu balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will acquire more coin for a period of time. Mibu means aquatic life or life born of the water. The Ashina consider the fountainhead water itself to be worthy of worship. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, crud. Oh. I did a bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. I did a huge bad. Sorry, friends. Oh, my gosh. Okay, what are we going to do? There's so many of them. We really shouldn't have warped back when we did. I thought at least one of those guys... Oh, where did he go? Where did he go, guys? I don't even know. Oh, okay, he does see us. Oh, crud, okay. Or not? I guess he didn't see me? I guess we're just gonna have to take them all out one by one again. Hello. Oh, give me those iframes. Oh no. Oh no, big friend, hammer friend's coming. What are you doing, friend? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have 2 charges of our healing cord now. That's good. Yeah, oh, okay, he must be gone. Alright, guys. Go about your business. Nothing at all to see here. You'll have to excuse me, because I am just getting over a very nasty cold. So there may be cases where I laugh and then immediately hack. I will do my best to edit all such events out of the final episode. Although I might leave that one in just to get your sympathy for being sick. Hi, Hammer Friend. Well, that was a heck of a lot easier than last time. Oh my gosh. Mibu Possession Balloon. A Mibu balloon filled with fountainhead water, imbued with a blessing of fortune. If one pops this vibrant green Mibu balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will have a higher chance of obtaining items. Mibu means aquatic life or life born. Okay, so this is the one I just read, I guess, but different. That was a possession balloon. The other one was like a coin balloon or something, was it? Yeah, it was a Mibu balloon of wealth. Okay. Again, it's going to take some time to get used to, because, you know, you don't technically have souls, and the progression is tied to these skills and whatnot that I haven't really figured out yet. Is that a really big friend over there? It looks like he's got like a bazooka, but he's very far away. Okay. I'm having a blast playing this game, and so generally with my blind playthroughs in the past, I've always tried to make each playthrough or each episode of the playthrough about an hour long. And obviously, more often than not, I ended up going over that, if only just a touch over an hour, wherever I felt it was necessary to preserve the flow of the episode and not end an episode on an empty climax, or, you know, without a boss fight in the episode or something like that. So that has, yeah, made past playthroughs kind of difficult in the sense that, like, maybe I will only have an hour and 40 minutes to record. And so that means if I want each episode to be an hour long or as close to it as I can possibly get, then if I only have an hour and 40 minutes, can't record 2 1-hour episodes. But if I just say, screw it, the episodes will be as long as that particular session was, minus anything I cut out while editing, then the episodes can just sort of have that natural flow of a gaming session, as opposed to before, where I would just sort of separate those sessions into artificially determined 1-hour chunks. I suppose we'll see after the first few episodes whether that becomes an issue in terms of the flow of each episode being uneven or the pacing of the playthrough being off. But my current plan, now that we've sort of figured out many of the technical issues that we had in the previous episode. What is that thing over there? We really need these binoculars. As it seems like I've ironed everything out, I'm very much looking forward to just enjoying the game and sharing my stream of consciousness thoughts with each of you as I enjoy the game. So, you know, I won't be doing any super fancy editing or anything like that in this playthrough, because the focus will just be on the gameplay and my first reactions to everything, because as I mentioned previously, this is indeed 100% blind. Okay, so that friend, I don't imagine they're friendly. Are they? Oh! Hi! Oh, you got a little bill there. That's a nice little bill. Thank you for ringing it. I came when you rang the bell. Were you calling for me?
Oh, is that you, Inosuke? My son. Have you seen the young master?
Oh, that's a tough one.
What? Nothing to say? Does your stomach hurt or something? You always had a weak stomach. Well, anyway, take this bell. It's a charm I made with the young master in mind. Please, offer it to Buddha for his sake.
Young Lord's Bell Charm. A bell charm received from an old woman who asked that it be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's divine protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering it to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor at the Dilapidated Temple can advise on how it should be offered. Well, of course, yes, we will take care of that as soon as possible.
Inosuke, my son, have you offered the bell charm to Buddha? Have you tried the rundown temple with that stubborn sculptor in it? I'm sure you'll find Buddha there.
Okay, Ma, I'll go take care of that. You just... I'm afraid, like, what is she gonna do now without the bell? You sure you'll be alright out of here?
Inosuke, my son.
Okay. Okay, Ma. We'll see you later. Take care. What a nice lady. It's like the lonely old deer from Bloodborne. Whoa. Oh, no! Oh, we found a secret. Oh my gosh, someone's secret stash. Light coin purse. Light coin purse and light coin purse. Yeah, someone's just robbed someone blind. Hi!
Who is it? Is somebody there?
Oh, come on. I want a good camera angle. So again, the transparency stuff.
Yes.
That voice. No. Could it be? Sir, my name is Inosuke Nogami, a vassal of the Hirata family. Or at least I was. I ask a favor. Might you look in on the old lady in that house? She's my mother, but her mind is failing. She cannot tell one from another.
I met your mother. She gave me a bell.
She did she? You have my thanks. That bell's troubled her for a long, long time. She kept muttering incoherently. Something about offering it to Buddha.
Oh, come on. I need a new controller. This one is always moving slightly forward, the left analog stick. Oh, man. You know what? I can change it. I'll change it. Okay, that's better. This controller, the issue with this controller is that the R2 button doesn't, you can't fully depress the R2 button, but that's not really an issue in this because we're only using it for the Shuriken for now. I'm never going to be able to say that name naturally. Oh, friend, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. But yeah, we'll take care of your mom, don't worry.
Sir, the man from before, right? I wanted to thank you for humoring my mother. That bell's troubled her for a long, long time. She kept muttering incoherent.
Okay, sorry, friend. Yeah, we'll take care of your ma, and we'll do her bidding. Don't worry. Got your back, friend. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so that's why I was being told about the sprint function. So that is the guy with the cannon. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ma. Where did my mom go? Okay. I don't know that we deserved to survive, that we were worthy of surviving that, but we did. So let's figure out how to proceed. Gosh, the combat in this game is just feels so good. Oh, okay, my mom's still she's safe over there. I was worried for a second that she was in trouble. Oh. Oh. Okay, nothing to see here. The coins in his coin purse just magically flew. Seriously, all these people need their vision checked. Oh, there's the friend with the key. Yeah, so he did have like a bazooka. Oh my gosh. Hi, friend. Black gunpowder. Black grains forming the base for gunpowder. Material used in alchemical prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of an explosive and occultic nature. Even the most mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications. Like, I'm getting the vibe that this game is like Bloodborne, but in like a feudal Japanese context. Like with these wacky, like, cannonball weapons and stuff. But yeah. I'm quite enjoying this thus far. And it's made me almost sad that it's taken me this long. 2 months after I initially tried out this game to get back to it, but better late than never. And to offer my sincerest apologies to anyone that I was subscribed to who has made any videos, who may have made a video or two about Sekiro, because any sign of Sekiro in my subscription feed, I basically unsubscribe from everyone. So apologies to the likes of Sinclair Lore and Smotown and people who, you know, have been around the channel, friends of the channel whose videos I've enjoyed, but I've just had to go completely radio silent in anticipation of needing a long time to finish up this playthrough. So there's another rooster there. We've got some item shinies in the distance and a sculptor's idol that we've yet to sit at, with which we've yet to commune. So, okay. So let's get to the sculptor's idol. That's definitely not a name that rolls off the tongue as easily as does lamp or bonfire or archstone. Sculptor's idol. Whoa, what is this? Okay, I gotta check that out. Oh, and there's a friend down there. Hi, friend. Oh. So I'm wearing headphones, which, again, because of my new setup, Shout out to anyone who has donated to the channel via Streamlabs or Patreon, because I've been able to afford, and it's not an expensive setup by any means, but a setup where I can actually use headphones. So I won't be missing very obvious audio cues anymore, at least in the context of this playthrough. But it's made me extra paranoid even when there hasn't been anything around me.
Whoa, whoa! Hey! Who's around me right now? Who's around me?
I've heard like the rustling of plants or something and thinking that someone's behind me. But, hi friend!
Ah, I know you. Yeah. You're that good Sir Shinobi, sir, huh? Well, I haven't seen you since that night.
That night?
What night?
You don't remember?
No.
Ah, I see. You don't remember. Listen, sir, you and I, we've met before. I was a thief back then. But those days are behind me. Now, I'm an upright and honest merchant. Only problem is, I'm broke. And being broke, I don't have anything to sell. So, good sir, would you mind lending me just a few coins to get my business going? I'll stock something useful just for you. Oh, you bet I will. And as a little bonus, I'll tell you all about that night. What do you think? Pretty good deal, right?
Yeah, absolutely, friend. I got your back. I don't even know what a sen is, so you can have as many as you want.
Here's some coin.
Thanks, good sir.
Now talk.
Yes, of course. That night. So my gang broke into the Hirata Estate. Now, as you're aware, the Hirata family is part of the Ashina. Now, normally they'd mop the floor with petty thieves like us. I mean, no sweat. But it just so happens we broke in during a battle. Yeah. Almost all the young samurai were away from home, and it was a prime opportunity. Then we started a fire and cleaned out the place. That there's when I met you. You were looking for something. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Well, that's all I know about that night.
I see.
Yeah, that look you're making now. You had that same look on your face that night. You still looking for something? Listen, good sir, for a price, I might be able to tell you...
Oh, come on!
...tidbits you might find useful. Now, for a price, of course, I'm a merchant now, you know, so...
Oh, come on, Anayama. Anayama, the peddler. Friggin' Patches in a different form. This is... Alright, maybe we'll come back, purchase some more information from him later.
I'll procure some goods with the coin you gave me. Look forward to it, good sir.
Yeah, that's... Why didn't we... He saw us on that night when he was robbing some family blind. I'm surprised that we just sort of, let him get away with it. Whoa! Hi, friends! Oh! Oh, it's like that VR game that FromSoft did. It's a crossover. Hi, Remnant, friend.
This man was from Hirata. I must pay my respects.
Lord Kuro.
Lady Emily, are there other Hirata survivors?
There are very few of us left.
I see. Apologies. There's no end to those who seek the dragon's heritage. This was their fate. Because of those that pursued me. I didn't mean to involve them.
Oh, man. Lord Kuro. Friend. So he's like 300 years old because of the dragon blood? It's like, you know, again, while editing the previous episode, thinking about all the stuff he said, like, oh yeah, it's like I remember something I said to you long ago. I'm like, you are like 5. Oh, long ago, you weren't making memories. You were just sort of processing how to interact with the world.
I don't feel safe with that big bastard just tied up next to us. I'd rather not be gravely injured just before the war begins.
Ah, if the worst happens, only choice is to use fire. Those red eyes fear fire. That's what the Lord's proclamation said.
Proclamations? What a joke. Ashina sure has a funny way of preparing for war.
Okay, I think I was looking at the big thing that's tied up in the distance there, but I really am getting to the point where I'm almost desperate to, like, search on Google for binoculars Sekiro or something, but I'm so afraid, so deathly afraid. Oh, there's the giant thing they're talking about. Oh, poor friend. All tied up and stuff. Yeah, I'm deathly afraid of spoilers. Especially because the longer I push this playthrough, oh, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, we made someone upset. We upset someone. Oh no. Oh no. Did our friend just kill everyone up there? Oh, okay. Oh my god, that's scary. Okay. I don't know where the hell we're gonna... We actually got ourselves... Oh no, he's just tied up. Aw. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh crud! Oh friend! Okay. Oh my god. See, this really, like, it sort of breaks the flow of the game with it pausing like this, but grab attacks cannot be deflected. There's no way to avoid taking serious damage once grabbed, but if one jumps or sprints away, grabs can be avoided. Some grabs can also be avoided with a well-timed step dodge. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Oh, that's bad. Did he just drop? He just drop kicked me. Oh my gosh. So the only way to kill him is with fire. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, so this is a boss. Chained Ogre. Oh my gosh. Again, I apologize for the lackluster gameplay. But I am, of course, very rusty. But I need to figure out here, friends. Oh, come on. I'm trying to grab items here, friend. Oh, I'm trying to pick up an item. Come on. You can't pick it up in the middle of a boss fight. Okay, so we need him. Oh, crud. There's another source of fire gone. We need fire. Where are we going to get fire from? Rune of Wealth. Okay, I just sucked at picking up that other item, I guess. Oh, friend! Oh my gosh, you drop kicks. Loss upon death. Experience towards the next skill point and current sen in hand are halved upon death. Everything lost is gone for good. There are no known means to escape this loss. However, through the grace of the gods or Buddha, it may not be impossible. So we did get that information screen in the previous episode. But again, this is not the same save file that we were using in that episode. We likewise, in the previous episode, got the... silly dogs. We likewise got the notification and explanation of dragon rot and how that's affecting the sculptor back at the abandoned temple? Dilapidated temple. So let's head back there, speaking of which. There, and it's perhaps worthy of note that at the sculptor's idol destination menu, it has the areas along the left-hand side as well as important places. So the Dilapidated Temple is obviously the first area on that list. Wait, I don't think we ever sat at that other sculptor's idol that was in the distance there. Or did we? No, we didn't! No! Oh, I'm such a moron. Something else I also noticed was this. The antique map. That is very interesting. Okay. Well, I screwed up big time. Not even sitting at that bonfire. Or sculptor's idol, whatever it's called. Hello.
I saw
Yes,
you and Lord Kuro.
Oh, it was her with him.
a vision.
Yes. Where is Lord Kuro right now?
He's being kept near the keep at Ashina Castle. The gate to the castle, however, is shut.
I see.
So we need to offer to Buddha the prayer. Was it the prayer? No, it was the young lord's bell charm. Let's speak to the sculptor about it.
I can hear the ring of a bell chime.
You mean this old bell? An old woman asked me to offer it to Buddha.
That bell. Have you seen it before?
No, it is unfamiliar.
It appears the bell disagrees. I think it's trying to tell you something.
What?
Give it as an offering. The kind-faced Buddha near the wall is different from the Buddhas I make. It was carved by the hand of the true sculptor.
True sculptor.
I've gone and said too much. Anyway, do what you will. Offer the bell to Buddha. Or don't. So, need something? Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
Thanks, friend.
Close your eyes. Hear the bell speak to you. The bell's chime will stir your thoughts and awaken old memories from their slumber.
Whoa. Whoa. Giant memories. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. I thought we were just doing a favor for a nice old lady. Oh, what the... Where are we? Oh no, we're at the estate. So this is the night that I can't remember his name. Anaya was mentioning. Oh my gosh, it's on fire. So what are we looking for? Oh, we need the binoculars so badly, friends. Oh, the music in the background too. Alright, where are we supposed to go from here? But if this is 3 years ago, we don't have the prosthetic, do we? Well, we do. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, friend.
You're the son of Owl.
What happened?
Thieves at Hirata Estate. You must hurry. The divine error.
Yeah. This is the wrong playthrough telling me to hurry.
What year is it?
What year? An odd question.
Tell me.
It's the year of the Dragon Spring pilgrimage.
Oh, that year.
The Dragon Spring pilgrimage? That was 3 years ago. What is this? The sculptor mentioned an old memory. I don't remember any of this, but it appears this is the past.
Yeah, color me intrigued. And I wish I weren't so intrigued, because it's now 1:30 in the morning. I should have been getting ready for bed about half an hour ago. And yet here we are. Oh, a little bit loud. Dousing powder. Medicine for treating burns. Heals the burn status abnormality, and for a time decreases burn buildup, increases burn resistance, and reduces damage from incoming burn attacks. When fire is used on the battlefield, dousing powder is crucial for survival. But yeah, I'm definitely not recording any more than this one episode tonight. And I don't know how long this episode will be in the end after editing and everything, but I'm gonna go as long as I remain coherent. Oh no, friend. Oh, burn! Oh! Ouch! Okay, yeah, I understand how that works. Oh, but yeah, of course, because this is an actual pause menu, it really doesn't matter status effects like this. It's like in Skyrim how you can, you know, heal and use every single like buff thing you have, and it's not a big deal at all. Oh, come on. I'm not sure I deserve to survive that. I might have messed up his memory. Oil, plain oil. When the jar breaks, the oil covers everything nearby. Enemies doused in oil are easily set alight. Oh, so this is what I need to fight that giant, causing them to take additional vitality damage from fire attacks and making them more vulnerable to the burn status abnormality. Okay, interesting. So, just slather them in oil, get them oiled up, and then just get them to run into these things. The torches that are all over that boss room. Noted. Oh, here's another friend. Hopefully he's got... Oh, I guess I could be sneaking along the edge or something. Although, it doesn't appear to be working either. It looked like he's covered in oil too. Oh, these friends up here don't look... Oh, it's a torch friend with 3 dogs. Ugh. I do not like villainous dogs in video games. Come on. Found our solution to dealing with dogs. Oh, shush. No, no, no. Don't tell anyone. I think he might have been alerting other people there. Did we miss an item shiny across the bridge? Looks like we did. Okay, let's go get that. You know, I feel inclined to be very brisk while going through this area because it's memory, knowing that in Dark Souls 2, knowing that in Dark Souls 2, your time is limited in most of the memories anyway. But yeah, it does appear as though you're just expected to sort of comb this area thoroughly, otherwise why would this item be here? Treasure Carp Scale, a sparkling scale from a treasure carp. To the average person, it is just a beautiful scale. But there are some who exalt a certain master who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile. Okay. I don't know if that's an important item or not, but certainly that's an introduction to it. What else we got going on down here? Not a heck of a lot, I guess, otherwise probably wouldn't have led back up here. But could we have stealthed it across the side? Oop. I don't know if I came close to dying there, but it was certainly not graceful. Not my most graceful moment. This music, though. What a dreadful memory. Oh, there's something in the water! Oh, what is that? Oh, that is a... Yeah, it's like a fish. It's like a sturgeon, but like even bigger. Okay. Let's not get distracted. Oh, there's shinies everywhere. Possession balloon. This sort of ambient hum in the background. It's like a horror ambient hum. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but oh crap. Yeah, we shouldn't linger in the water for too long. Oh, that was not smart. Oh my gosh, there's a... Again, it's funny, this is the second episode in a row where I will have referenced the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, but I feel inclined to look behind that waterfall there because that game basically trained me to check behind waterfalls. Something which came in handy, by the way, when it came to... No, come on. It's like, stop! I don't want it! Oh my god. That's so good. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave that waterfall there. But yeah, that inclination to check behind waterfalls, because I once found a secret in a video game behind a waterfall, came in handy when it came to the boss room in which you fight Black Dragon Calamite. Is behind the waterfall, there's a chest containing a Titanite slab. So, okay, you can't grab on. I guess we're supposed to go through the gate. Or not? Oh, yeah. To remember the prosthetic thing. Oh, crud. Okay. Yeah, we should probably equip the dousing powder. Nope. Equip it. Thank you. Okay, friends, there's got to be things over there that... Jeez. Don't make it easy. Okay, there we go. Yes! Okay, we're gonna rest. And then we're going to acquire skills. I wish it were that easy. So do we have... Whirlwind Slash. Acquires Shinobi martial art Makiri counter. Enables one to counter enemy thrust attacks by stomping down an enemy's weapon, dealing a large amount of damage to posture. It is nearly impossible to perceive the speed of a thrust, but not for sharp eyes of a shinobi. I think we want to get the Whirlwind Slash first, though. Oh, midair deflection? Okay. We probably want the counter next, so yeah, we'll save up the next point so that we can get the counter thing. Oh, is that a friend, right? Yeah, I guess he comes pretty close to the idol here. Okay. So yes, we don't have prayer beads. Okay, I think I am slowly getting the hang of this. Combat arts are special attack skills based on the strengths of the fighting style they belong to. They must be equipped in the equipment menu to be used and can be learned through the skill menu or found in special esoteric texts. R1 while holding L1. Perform equipped combat art. Oh, right, so just like... It's like Dark Souls 3. Even goes by the same name, so... I guess not terribly surprising. These people. It's funny, and I guess maybe this is just a problem with video games in general. That, like, the harder we try to make things seem natural, the more unnatural they seem. Oh, that's bad. Oh. So notwithstanding the fact that this game does not have multiplayer, which is something that is mildly disappointing, because it means that I won't get to play this game with the trash man. Oh, should leave those friends down there. Does not open from this side, okay. But yeah, so while it might be mildly disappointing that this game does not have multiplayer in it, because, you know, I won't be able to play this game with my best friend, the Trash Man. And we've co-opted the last several Souls games together. But it did allow them, you know, as always, to take the series in new directions and try new things. And by the series, I guess I just mean games that they've developed that are 3D, third-person action-adventure games with varying degrees of RPG-ness to them. It's a very tortured way of making the point I was trying to make as I'm going in circles as well. Oh, ragdoll. When all along I should have just been going that way. Yeah, I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed the episode up to this point. I don't know when I will next be able to record another one, but I'm going to try to at least record one per week in the coming weeks. Oh, this is bad. Oh, can't believe I messed that up. And I can't believe no one noticed that. Oh, these people are not at all observant. Oh, crud. That was a mistake. Of course, my respiratory system chose that moment to make me want to cough really, really badly. But thankfully, even though the setup I have now is such that when my mic is activated, the game volume will automatically be lowered, I am simultaneously recording an unaltered game audio track as well, so that if there's a situation where I need to mute my mic, I can just do that and let that play the full volume game audio. So I think I've thought of almost everything. Oh, rip, friend. Oh, no. Because that's just like a peasant. And not one of the corpses that were ragdolled. But yeah, that's pretty brutal. Okay, where are we supposed to be going now? Because I'm just going in circles. Talking in circles, walking in circles. Probably here. I hear something growling. Oh, it was just a stupid dog. Oh no, this friend too. Oh, stupid dogs. Oh, there's a lot of them here. Although, yeah, they're all pretty easygoing. Like, I'm sure it's nothing. Don't worry. Don't worry about your missing friends. It's cool. It's okay. Don't worry about that sound of baskets being shattered for no apparent reason. Sure, it's just fine. Oh, rip peasants. Okay, some of these guys do have a little bit better vision than others. I'll give them credit for that. Oh, this is bad, friends. This is really bad! Oh! Oh, okay. Need a second to breathe here. I don't want to lose this memory, so that's why I'm being extra conservative after being extra stupid here. I want to get that archer. Oh, come on! Why didn't that trigger? I don't know what the heck happened there. That was nonsense, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just walked by a friend that's probably important for story reasons. Oh my god. Oh, I deserve to die there. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I can resurrect. Oh, friends. Just leave me alone for a minute. Let me catch my breath. Please. Oh, my god. Okay, okay, okay. You can hide in the flowers. They won't know we're here. Oh, okay, okay. Let's just relax for a second. I'm gonna take a drink of Powerade. Oh my gosh, okay. Let those guys calm down for a second. Because yeah, I really don't want to lose the opportunity to explore this memory. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's the guy! It's our friend who might not actually be our friend. Oh, we don't look good. Hello.
Hey, good sir. Are you a looter too? Good sir, you look like a shinobi, I think. Are you looking for something? Well, in any case, I found this place first. So, keep your eyes peeled out there, huh? And, don't let the door hit you on the... Oh, by the way, while I was on my way here, I saw a 3-story pagoda on top of some cliff. It was a fine pagoda. Really fine. I bet there's some kind of treasure kept in there. Gotta be. That's what I think, at least.
This guy better not be Patches, I swear to God. You're here robbing what appears to be... I want to kill this guy. So badly.
Hey, good sir. Keep your eyes peeled out there. While I was on my way here, it was... That's...
Oh, you're so lucky. And I want to see what items you have in store for us. Oh, come on. Okay. All right. Yep. We're going to compromise on our morals for item shinies.
Hey, open up! Open up or else! I can hear you whispering in there! If you don't surrender peaceably now, you're gonna regret it later! Hey, can you hear me? Hey!
Really has become Metal Gear Solid Souls. I think I saw something. That was bad. And ugly. Oh, this guy's got a shield. Oh, they both have shields. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, that hurts, friend. That hurts a great deal. Oh! Guess I should have known you'd be literally right around the corner. Ouch. That hurts a lot for a shield. Oh, come on. I got it to the left of the shield there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against these guys. Oh, come on. Just really got to get the jump on them. There go my pellets, but probably best not. They're doing a little shield jig. Blip, blip. I'm sure it's perfectly safe. Oh, they're smart though. They don't put their backs to you. Oh, come on. Okay, interesting. So this really is just now like another area in the game. Another area on the map. I'm gonna presume it's not on the map. Although, well, I guess it's still in the same physical, geographical location. Yeah, I don't know. This is a very intriguing twist. Another dead horse, like in Yarnum. At least this one's not on fire. I guess we can't get any of that money back, unfortunately. And now there's many more people alive who may yet pose some serious threat to us. As the clock nears 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gradually losing the ability to engage in conscious thought. This episode might end in a way that is frustrating and aggravating to all the viewers watching, and I sincerely apologize if you are among that group. Oh, come on. I'm not doing well with the lock-on. Breaking lock-on too easily. Ouch, friend. Jeez. All right. Okay, you know what? If we can just come back to this area, I think we're going to come back here because I want to explore this area in greater depth than I'll be able to manage in this particular moment because it is almost 2 a.m. at the time of recording this. So we're going to go back to the Dilapidated Temple before proceeding to that giant. The one we need to kill with the fire, which we should now be able to do. Oh, and we also have the, whatever that number is in the top right corner. We have 2 of them, so we should be able to acquire, yeah, that counter skill. Cool. Undying Samurai Training Makiri counter unlocked. Cool. I do think I am slowly getting it and understanding how this game works. What are you doing there, friend? Doing a little stretch or something? Can you explain to me what happened? How I ended up at that estate?
So, you're back.
Was that a dream? Or was it real?
Whether it was a dream or it was reality, I have no idea. There is one thing I can tell you. The great Buddha has seen fit to awaken old memories within you. What you felt, what you remembered, that is what it all depends upon.
I'm not sure if what I saw is what truly happened.
That's how it works. No matter what I do, you'll undertow. Another time, then, I'll lend you shelter anytime.
That's very kind of you, friend. I do appreciate it. So will that just put us back into the memory? I guess it does. Okay, but again, we're gonna want to come back here later when we can explore it more fully. I guess it is worthy of note. Yeah, we do have the 2 different idols here. And yeah, I'm just remembering now we did not sit at the idol that we saw in the distance there. But yeah, let's go do that now. I do quite enjoy catching up to the people with firearms, and there's just nothing they can do. They're just like, oh crap. Exhibit B. I will never get used to that. It is so strange. And coin vacuum. Oh, that's bad. That's some dreadful combat. Oh, I was wishing that regain was a thing there. Ain't much too dodge happy. Ouch, friend, that hurt. Need to pay more attention to poise, or whatever it's called. I don't know how we're gonna kill the boss with like no HP. Do have 3 pellets. Is there a max that we can... Yeah, so we can only hold 3 at any one time. And we have 5 in storage. So that's good to know, because I did not know that. Alright, so there's our Ma. Oh, I guess we should go tell her. Although I wonder if after we've completed the dream, we'll probably need to come back to her for some sort of further resolution to that, to this whole story arc. Hi, friend.
Sir?
Okay, it's the same stuff. Hi, Ma. What's up?
Inosuke, my son.
That's me.
Offered the bell charm to Buddha.
Yes.
Oh, my son. You really are a sweet boy. Inosuke, have you...
Yes.
Oh.
That's it? Okay. Thank you for saying I'm a sweet boy. It's very kind of you. Let's get going. I think that's the giant friend on the other... Oh. Oh, it's... Okay. I understand what I'm supposed to do here. Hello! Oh, this guy flipped it on me! I was saying that thing. Oh my gosh, all about how. Once you catch up to the guys with guns, there's nothing they can do, and then this guy is like, no. He's not having any of that. Oh, he is not having any of that. At this point, half of skill or experience and scent are lost upon death, but there is a way to avoid this on rare occasions. Through the unseen aid of gods and Buddha, one may be spared this loss. The chances of receiving unseen aid can be seen in the pause menu. Oh, so it's just the chance of receiving it. Earlier I was thinking that it was the percentage loss that you have to incur, but I guess that's not the case. Okay, let's just be smarter about how we approach this. I think that's the problem. I'm going head first into these problems that I can just sneak around. At least in theory. Is this not the way I went last time? Maybe I'm just imagining that. Gatchin's sugar. I have no idea how to pronounce that. The High Senpu priest gave this candy to a band of short but adept assassins. Suppresses sound and presence for a time, making the user harder to detect. That's FromSoft concurring with what I just said about needing to sneak around more. Bite the candy and take the Gatchin stance to impart its inhuman benediction. The assassins do Senpo's dirty work. Once hired guards, now extensions of the monks, will in their quest for undeath. Okay, interesting. So yeah, so in other words, we should try being a bit more stealthy. Again, that... Oh! That's terrible. Again, I'm gonna blame that at least partially on the fact that it's 2 in the morning and I'm exhausted. But I certainly have to bear some responsibility. Can I just jump from there to there? I feel like that might actually be safer. That is indeed safer. Thankfully, I only lost like half of my HP for that. Okay, so there's Cannon Friends. We gotta make sure that we don't give him an opportunity to illustrate that indeed even people with weapons can be adept at close quarters combat. Even people with firearms, I should say. Although I don't know if a cannonball launcher, a cannon, can be considered a firearm. Antidote powder, a powerful antidote concocted by the Sunken Valley clan. So Sin the Dragon has his own crew now. Heals status abnormality, poison, and temporarily increases poison resistance. Magnetite deposits are found in the Sunken Valley, but the place is dangerously toxic. Again, just like the sunken city. Antidote powder is essential for anyone attempting to mine the ore. The thing being mined in the Sunken King DLC was Sin's blood, of course. Dragon blood. So, makes sense. Okay, where is this Buddha? Or this idol, sculptor's idol that I saw in the distance? I swear there was one we were staring right at earlier. And we've still not unlocked it yet, so... I don't have a clue where I should be going. But I should definitely be wrapping this up any minute now. Okay, so this is where we saw the vision. There's an item shiny over there. I can see that. Okay, so that's the boss room. Oh, there's the idol. Okay. Okay, let's go. Yes, we figured it out. Eventually. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And another thing I realized after recording the previous episode is that, yes, I'm pretty sure that's a rooster, not actually a chicken, but... Yes, we did it! Whoops. Jumping for joy. Oh, yes. Okay, that feels so good. Do we need to refill our healing cord? We do not. Okay, I think we should give that boss fight another try. But we should probably equip some oil. Unfortunately, we only have 2 of them. So, I don't know if that's going to be enough. But I'm hoping it's like a Game of Thrones situation, like where you kill you kill whites with fire and they just burn up and scream as they're doing it. But in light of the... And I'm not going to give any specific spoilers, but in light of Season 8 of Game of Thrones, and the fact that rules don't matter and just changes to service whatever the plot needs are, it could just mean nothing. Can you tell that I was disappointed by Season 8? That's all I'll say about that. Okay, so we're gonna cover this thing with oil. Oh, friend, I'm sorry. Oh, I probably shouldn't have used both at once. That was a huge mistake. Oh, that was a huge mistake. Oh, it didn't even work. Gosh darn it, no. Oh, it didn't even work. Oh, I forgot about you too, friend. I don't know why I went and aggroed him. Okay. This is not good, friends. The plan did not work. The plan did not work. What about plunging attack? Okay, well, he does have a health bar, so that is a thing. It might be that he's weak to fire. Oh my gosh. Oh, friends, this is not a fair fight here. This is not a fair fight. We should be able to use our new counterattack on this friend. He's like a 25-year-old Paul White, the Big Show, doing like over 7 foot tall, doing drop kicks and stuff. Oh, friend, no! I have no idea how to properly fight this guy. Oh no, oh no. Oh my gosh. Rip.
So, you're awake. Your death is not your fate. Just yet.
Wrought Essence Sculptor. So, yeah, we read this in the previous episode. And again, is the last time we'll have to explain this. But this is a new save file, not the same save file we used in the previous episode. So that's why we're just seeing this now. Timid Maid is somewhere a pained... I don't remember this one. Coughing and wheezing sounds of an old woman deeply worried about her beloved master. Owning this item reduces... Okay, interesting. So they're like tarot cards, kind of? And we learned about Dragon Rot last time as well. Okay. I'm, again, very intrigued, but unfortunately, that's going to have to do it for this episode, because it is almost 2:30 in the morning, and yeah, I got a dissertation to write tomorrow. But thank you all very, very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I guess we're just going to keep going with this.